Hi. So this lecture, more or less, is about the Anime Committee. And what the Anime Committee is, it's made up of different studio heads or figureheads of anime studios, uh, figureheads from broadcast, even sometimes foreigners. And the committee is made up of all these people to determine what type of anime should be made. I know it sounds kind of weird, but unfortunately, the financing of anime isn't what it used to be. Back in the day, you can find financing to do wacky, whatever type of shows you wanted to. But these days, it's a little bit more regulated. The From everything from the violence to the nudity to the language to what genre we're focusing on, be it children or adults. There's even a category called otaku. I've just read a 2012 paper on the anime industry and the anime committee. It's it's unlike other countries, I guess. I'm not too sure about all countries, but the financing in Japanese animation is a little tight these days, especially since stuff like pirating has gone on. They've lost lots and lots of money, and they still continue to lose lots of money. So there's not that much risk that they could take these days. And especially since they've noticed that the foreign market is starting to create their own anime, meaning they're taking all the styles and the looks and the timing and even how many frames they shoot um, per cell. It's being adapted by different countries, especially the United States, France, and Taiwan. China and Korea are involved as well, but they seem to have their own timing. It's a different feel. I don't know if you noticed this, but according to this paper by, I think it's a company called Amico. I'm not too sure what they are, but it's about the anime committee and how the financing has dropped. The bottom has dropped out. They're losing lots of money, and they need to. This paper is for they can refocus, and they could talk about catering to the foreign markets and using foreign money to make anime and doing co-productions instead of just having it all inside of Japan. They have to venture out and find other capital to get their shows made. And the shows have, like I said, regulations these days. It's a little bit more regulated. All the content has changed. That's why if you watch newer anime, you're like, why isn't it as good as it may have been in the past? Or the variety of it has changed. And that's the reason why. Is this anime committee? It's not a bad thing. It's regulating everything. Unfortunately it's doing a sort of censorship, but it's a committee that does exist, and it's made up of all different heads of different industry markets, I guess you can say. So from the production of anime to the distribution of anime to the creators themselves, to marketing, all these different elements of anime have come together to be part of this committee, and it all determines how much money each show gets, how many shows get made, and what type of shows get made. It kind of sucks as a fan, but as a business person, I totally understand it. But it's still something that has to be taken into consideration when we're talking about anime. So if you're not so happy with the current anime lineup or what's available or what's coming out, those are the people that are in charge, and that's the type of shows that they are creating, so they can make money, either guaranteed or I don't know. It's It's just something that has to be done over there. So as far as I believe 2011, 2012, this has become a thing. If you want to look it up online, the Anime Committee, you might have to translate it through Google into Japanese and search for it, but it is out there and it's a thing. So that's my rant and lecture today on the Anime Committee. Thanks.